Jim, it is down to the wire for candidates in Pennsylvania's race for governor and U.S. Senate. With hours before the polls open, the nominees spent the day and night campaigning one last time before voters make a decision. The outcome of the election in Pennsylvania could determine who controls the Senate in Washington, and the polls show it's close. Tonight, Republican candidate Mehmet Oz.
This is what Pennsylvanians are telling me. Washington is getting it wrong.
Stopped in Pennsburg, Montgomery County, and hit on issues like the state's high crime rate and drug crisis.
I believe we're the land of plenty. I believe we can balance our budget and not recklessly spend our children's money. I believe we can have an all of the above energy policy to protect our environment and reduce inflation and to make us a world power to protect our allies overseas and push back on our enemies.
Meanwhile, at the same time across the state, Democrat John Fetterman spoke to his crowd of supporters in Pittsburgh.
I need every one of you to get out the votes so I can get to D.C. so I can fight for every one of you.
Fetterman says if elected, he plans to fight inflation, end the filibuster, and fight for working-class Pennsylvanians.
Fair wage, good benefits, especially the health care that saved my life. That should be there for each and every one of you if you ever need it.
And when it comes to the governor's race,
wow, Bucks County, we love you so much.
Republican nominee Doug Mastriano shared this message with the crowd of supporters in Newtown this afternoon.
Tomorrow is going to be a new day in PA.
And said if elected, he plans to enact an economic prosperity plan on day one.
We're going to drill and dig like we've never done before. That's right. We're going to be out of this regional greenhouse gas initiative already. We're out of the carbon tax on day one, 17 January. You'll see a drop in your energy prices in the dead of winter when we need it most.
And in Philadelphia,
I am prepared to do my part as your next governor, but I can't do that without your help.
Democrat nominee for governor Josh Shapiro joined black women political leaders on North Broad Street and spoke about safety in communities.
We need to make sure our children live in safe communities. People have a right to both be safe and feel safe in their communities. We can do that work together. And we're going to build an economy that treats everyone with respect, that lifts everyone up.
After months of campaigning and advertising, the candidates are now relying on voters to show up tomorrow. Data gathered by NBC News shows 1.1 million mail-in and early votes have already been cast in